SoKarL&Erry Islanders, it's your boy Carl with the K, and I'm coming to you live from my bathroom. And this is only right to do because I want to start a video diary about my skin journey with Pityriasis Alba. The reason I wanted to do this, and I wanted to do it for quite some time, is because there wasn't information out there for people of color, people like myself. I know y'all consider me to be light-skinned, but there wasn't information out there for us to kind of find out what's going on, how to treat it, how to get rid of it, how to deal with it. And so this is just me trying to put something out there for somebody that might be going through the same thing, dealing with some sort of skin condition, and wondering what sort of help there is out there. First and foremost, this video is going to be about my skin journey and about Pityriasis Alba, but it is about me sort of learning to cope and deal with it and embracing it as this thing that just makes me unique, you know? Like, I didn't pick and choose. I wasn't like, God, give me Pityriasis Alba today, please. Like, it just came out of nowhere, and we're gonna get into that. But as much as this is about me being transparent with you all about what this journey has been for me, it is also about me sort of just like accepting that it's here. If it goes away at some point, great. If it doesn't, I've got to move on and live my life to the fullest. And so I'm, going to get my Winnie Harlow on. I'm going to do what I can to just embrace what makes me me and my difference, and hopefully it does this for you as well, right? So if you're going through something, embrace yourself, love everything that is unique about you, because you the best, okay? And can't nobody looks like you, nobody talks like you, nobody thinks like you, okay? So just remember that as we get into the video. So without further ado, let's get into it. I am going to try and explain what Pityriasis Alba is. I've seen quite a few doctors in the New York City, New Jersey area, and I just couldn't find somebody that could pinpoint what this is. So we're going to go to good old trusty handy dandy Google to find out. Yeah, okay? All right. The definition that Google gives us about what Pityriasis Alba is that it is known as an eczematides, I don't know. It is a common harmless condition that causes pale, scaly patches to appear on the face or the body. I've got my little crop top for y'all today because I thought, well, first of all, if y'all don't know Carl with the K by now, this is my signature look, okay? I like to give you the eyes, boom, boom. I wore a crop top today so that you guys can kind of see some of the patches, right? If you can, like on my stomach area, you've got a little bit on my arms. You definitely have it like in my face. I have it under the eye here. And so you do see like that paleness that we're talking about. So it's a type of dermatitis that affects children, teenagers more often, and is more noticeable on darker skin. Why are you coming for us? Huh? Why are you coming for us, Pityriasis Alba? Anyway, it is much more noticeable on darker skin. The patches can be round, oval, or irregular, and may appear red, pink, or skin colored. They can be itchy and may look more obvious after sun exposure. So when I am out and it's summertime, I am like a rainbow. I'm like multiple colors. You're gonna see a little bit of darkness on me, you're gonna see a lightness, you're gonna see redness, you're gonna see everything. I'm gonna give it to you. But that was the definition by Google of what Pityriasis Alba is. I do not have scaly skin, like Google says, but you do see the patches here and there and everywhere. And that's what I've been dealing with for the past couple of years. I believe starting in 2020, during the pandemic when the world went crazy. How I found out that I had Pityriasis Alba, it just showed up out of nowhere. It was like, hello, I'm here. Goodbye blackness, goodbye melanin, goodbye. Now you are like Michael Jackson, you are white. So it really did come out of nowhere when I was in the midst of just like getting and just embracing my blackness, my essence. Around 2020 is when I saw like the first few patches of Pityriasis Alba on my skin. It started up as like light little things, just like a dot here, and it would probably go away. It comes back. And then it said, oh no, we're taking over this beautiful face of yours. Okay, we like it here. We're not going nowhere. It became more and more of an issue. I never dealt with anything like this in my childhood. Not that I remember. I had the obvious chicken pox when I was younger. It was the first time that I was dealing with something like that, particularly on my face, sur mon visage. When I started seeing more and more patches showing up, I said, oh no, I've got to, use that good old employee insurance and get myself into a dermatologist stat real quick. I have done biopsies, I have done the UVB light therapy, and it's an extensive treatment where you have to go, I think, 3 to 4 times a week to the doctor's office to sit in front of some UVB light and just like for 10-30 seconds, and it's expensive. I tried a lot of products. Think about the money that I put into trying to figure out what the hell is going on with my skin. I tried medicated options, I tried holistic options, and it is still until this day quite an extremely frustrating situation and experience, because it's not like I'm diagnosed as I have vitiligo, right? I don't know what it's like for people who have vitiligo, but at least they know what they have, right? It's better, I think, to know what you have and what is going on and maybe how you can treat it and what medication is available to you to kind of cope with it, than like, we're gonna try a couple of things for 5, 10, 15 years. It may go away on its own, it may go away in 2 years, it may go away in 6 years. We don't know. You just have a rare condition. And that just means that I am what? Unique! Yes, that's what I am. I'm unique. Once in a blue moon, somebody has a rare skin condition, a very rare skin condition that nobody knows how to solve. This was really tough for me, right? Because when I had changed my life, it opened up a chapter for me to sort of just like dive more into who I am, my authenticity, like my blackness, my spirituality, and all of those things were very much involved and connected and related to my skin. I move and walk in the world as like a black young man. The first thing that people may see about me or may notice about me is the color of my skin. Regardless of like, yes, we can say that, I'm educated, I went to a great school, I come from a very good family. My parents, they definitely instilled within us some principles that even to this day, I carry with me and make me who I am. But first impressions are first impressions. And so it was really tough for me that the first thing somebody was going to notice about me was these damn patches on my skin. And I know that they notice it and they don't say anything about it just to be polite, but it's like, damn, like I was just figuring out my swag, what I like to wear, who I was, period. And so it was weird that Pityriasis Alba came and it was like, hello, we in here together. We see each other. And I've had to deal with it ever since. So now it is 2025. It's been 5 years, and there's been some improvement from what it started as before, but I'm still trying to not irritate or not do anything that may cause it to continue or to worsen. So I think about like what I'm eating, the kind of things I'm putting into my body, what kinds of substances I'm using on the skin that may cause it to irritate or maybe causing this problem. But then again, dermatologists, they have all sorts of opinions as to what could be wrong, and they also don't know. So that is sort of where I am now, and at the end of the day, this is my only life. This is the only skin I can wear. I can't put Karl with a K into somebody else's body. I cannot do that. This is who I am, and so I've got to figure out a way to cope with it and pass it forward. Pass it forward to somebody who may be going through this right now. I'm 5 years in. I'm just saying that I'm leading with positivity. I'm leading with self-love. I'm leading with acceptance. And this is what I want for you, the person on the other side of the screen watching this video. Hopefully an islander, okay? Like there are very few people that I know that have skin conditions that have made the best of their situation. I mentioned Winnie Harlow before. I think it's amazing. You know, she's beautiful and gorgeous. I have seen that girl in photo shoots, on runways, at events, at parties, living her best life. And yeah, that's like one of the examples of folks that I know that are just like, you know what am I supposed to do? Just crawl into, like what we have said, just pretend. And maybe you're not pretending. Maybe you're just like, you know what, this is my life and this is what I'm gonna do. And that's the work that I've been doing for the past couple of years now. I've said, this is me. You know, when you step into a room, you will notice me. Wawem, Wakun George, you gonna know who I am. And, you know, it's not always going to be about, oh, this is the guy with like the Pityriasis Alba. It is going to be the thing that makes me memorable, though. There are people who made the best of their situation, and I want to be one of those people, and I want to help you. Je veux t'aider. I want to help you. Quiero ayudarte a ser más, ¿cómo se dice? A aceptar su condición. Okay, your situation, to accept, accepter ta situation. So today in 2025, I have to be a bit more intentional about the things that I put on my skin, the kinds of fabric that I wear on the skin. I know that this condition may be related to sweating a lot. I've never been one to wear too much fabric on my skin. It just makes me icky. I grew up in Florida. If you know, you know. Okay, like, what are we doing wearing like full-on cotton t-shirts in the damn sun all day? You know, going to school, jackets. Like, you should see us. You should see Floridians with their jackets on. But growing up in Florida, I just wore a lot of fabric, and my relationship with clothes, my relationship with fashion was a lot different than it is today. And I just said, you know what? I know how I like to look when I like to dress. I know the kinds of fabric I like to put on my skin. So again, I'm just a little more intentional. I use CeraVe for washing my face. I actually use a lot of the CeraVe products. I use the bar soap, night serum, you know, got a little bit of retinol in it. It helps me with the fine lines and everything when I go to bed. I put mostly the night serum on my face during the daytime as well. But don't forget, pas oublier, n'oublie pas. No olvidaste, no olvida. I think that's how I say it. Don't forget to wear sunscreen, SPF. Yes, my black people. Mkone, I know you don't like to wear sunscreen. I'm talking to you. We need to wear sunscreen, okay? Black people, yes, black don't crack. But baby, black gets skin conditions, as you can see. So I'm not saying that this comes from me not wearing sunscreen, but I wear more sunscreen now throughout the day. I'm a little bit more mindful about making sure that I apply SPF on my face before going out today. And if I'm going to the beach, obviously, you know, putting on some sunscreen. So I use SPF, and again, mostly CeraVe, because it's the one product that I feel that cleans my skin effectively, and it doesn't dry it out too much, and it isn't harsh on my skin. If there's something else that you use that works for you, or you see me today and you're like, oh damn, I know what could work for him, please let me know. Let me know, and I'm happy to add it to my routine and my regimen. But yeah, these are a little bit of the products that I use. Now, I'm not always 100% with that. There are times where I use stuff outside of light creams and light, not skin bleaching creams. I mean, like, not heavy cream on the skin, you know? I prefer my cream to be like closer to very watery, you know? Right now, I'm not too ashy, you know? So, but I also have the CeraVe. Let me see, it's right behind me, because we are in my bathroom. So I have the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion, and this is what I use. So this is a keeper because it's not too much. But other times, yeah, I want to put on some Lazak. You know, I want to put, I'm kidding. I don't want to put on Lazak because my Haitians, y'all love the Lazak. Yeah, I love the Razak. I don't want to put on the Razak, but sometimes I want to put something with a little bit of fragrance in it, you know, because I want to feel good. You know, you want to feel good, you want to smell good, and so I'm very cautious. I apply lightly. Other things onto my skin as well, but I do not try and make a daily habit of it. This is also about self-acceptance, and it's about loving yourself, whether it be a skin condition, whether it be you just not looking like other people. It is hard work to sort of pull yourself out of comparing yourself to others and what you see around you. We're on social media every day, well, at least I am, for you know what I do in my career. I've been on social media since 2018. Even longer than that, but like seriously since 2018, when Erry and I became a couple and we decided to share with the world a piece of our, you know, slice of our love. Aww. A little ti amour. And this is why I love that I'm shooting this in my bathroom, because, you know, I've got to talk to Karl. I'm looking at you right now, but really my mirror is right behind my screen. And doesn't it have a beautiful lighting? Yes, it's a beautiful lighting. But I'm in my bathroom right now, and the bathroom is where we are most of the time in our lives. I thought it was just right to shoot this video here, and I'm making a series of it. So I will be sharing more and more about my skin journey and where I'm at with Pityriasis Alba. I don't know that it will go away. I'm not counting on it to go away. I'm not holding my breath. I've had this thing for 5 years now, so if it's here to stay, it's here to stay, and I've got to make the best of it. The only thing that I can do is make sure that I'm eating healthy, I'm loving myself, I'm nice to myself, I'm talking nice to myself, and those are the only things that you can do. And anything outside of what you've already done, I've seen all the dermatologists. I've spoken to almost everyone about this situation that, you know, so now is really time for me to kind of just like cope with the fact that this may be here for the rest of my life. And not to be depressing or anything, but as just to say, okay, how am I going to change my perspective, my mindset about what this thing is, and how can I make the best of the situation? I think that making this video is one of those ways, right? I can pass it forward. I really do hope that there's a community out there of black girlies like me who have Pityriasis Alba or some sort of condition. I know that there's a family of them. They're a whole gang. They're a whole gang of them. You got Tinea versicolor. Tinea versicolor don't play. You got Pityriasis Alba, Tinea versicolor, you got eczema. They out here. And if you don't take care of yourself, you know, you are putting yourself at risk. And I mean like hygiene, you know, make sure you prends ton bain, you know, shower, toma un baño, and take care of yourself, take care of your skin. And this is why I've become so passionate about skincare and self-care. Like I said, I've only got one suit. This is it. I can't do anything about it. Not that I would want to, you know. I don't have that Michael Jackson money saying, "Hey, make me all of this," you know. And I wouldn't want to. Not saying that it's bad. You do what you do because, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I don't know what that means. That's not lazy. I don't know what that means, but people do what they gotta do to feel better about themselves, and this is the one thing that I'm doing to feel better about myself. So you can see some of the patches on my skin. I've definitely got some on my back, and I have it on the trunk of my back as well. So I've got a lot going on, but you know what? That don't stop me from putting on itsy bitsy teeny weeny tiny little something bikini during the summer, because you know I got to show this body yada yada that my husband loves and that I love as well. Oh, there's one more thing I need to mention. This is not contagious. Okay, Pityriasis Alba is not contagious. So it's not as if you rub your skin on me or I say hi to you or whatever and then suddenly you have Pityriasis Alba. It's not a sexually transmitted disease in any way. It's just a very rare skin condition, a type of a fungal bacteria maybe that sort of eats the skin, but it's not, I don't know if it eats the skin, but it loves the melanin of the skin. At least it loves melanin, okay? Not a lot of people love melanin these days. So go ahead, bacteria, eat it up, eat it up. So it is not contagious. I can't pass on Pityriasis Alba to Erry. If anything, when I see any kind of light patches on his body, I'm just like, babe. But then I remind myself, it's not contagious. You know, you can't pass it on to somebody else. So I really wanted to make sure that I put that out there. And another disclaimer that I'd like to add is that what works for me doesn't necessarily work for everybody, right? This is something that I have been doing for the past couple of years, that I'm putting out as a resource, as more information that one could use to consider what their options are in trying to rid themselves of Pityriasis Alba or just trying to cope with it. But the purpose of this video is not so much to kind of tell you what to use, but it is to just share what is going on with me, what I've used before, what has worked, what hasn't worked, and you know that we can figure out together. We can figure out a way to cope with Pityriasis Alba together. So I really wanted to make sure that I cleared that up. I promise y'all I'm going to get so much better as I'm doing a lot more of these, and I'm excited. We're still in the first month of January, and this is the second video out for SoKarl&Erry. Okay, so I'm really proud of ourselves. This year for me is about my connection with you all and being a bit more transparent about what is going on in our lives, inviting you even more into our lives and sharing our journey with you, my journey with you, all kinds of journeys, right? Because this is just my skin, but we got other things going on too that I think you might find interesting. So I promise that it's only up from here. It's only up from here, baby. It's only up from here. We are going to have so much fun. And y'all, I love this. I feel so good about this. I hope y'all liked this video. Be sure to let me know what more you'd like to hear about Pityriasis Alba or any other kind of similar skin conditions or related skin conditions that you may want to hear about and that I can provide information about. And excuse me, don't be rude. I was fighting whatever energies are going on in this room. Anyway, if there is anything that you'd like me to talk more about or any other kind of information that you want me to provide about Pityriasis Alba specifically or related skin conditions, please let me know in the comments. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Share this video with somebody that might need to see it if they're dealing with this kind of condition, if they're dealing with Pityriasis Alba. And if I find more information, trust me, I'll be sure to share. If you want to keep up with what is going on with me and my skin journey, the best way to do that is to follow me across all social media. You can find me on SoKarl&Erry. You can find me on Rated KSG. Shout out to your boy. We're definitely going to be very transparent about what this journey has been. I'm going to be. This is my journey. Erry does not have Pityriasis Alba. This is going to be a great year. Remember, this is your year, baby. Yeah, it's your year. So make it a great one. Thank you so much for watching. Catch us next time on SoKarl&Erry. So us. Bye.